Today on Eagle Nation News, Amber D'Angelo looks into why this time of year is the perfect time to buy flowers.
Haley Brown highlights one competitive dancer who is turning her passion into her career.
And Jordan Ramsey will recap a YouTube controversy that has recently received a lot of attention. Eagle Nation News starts
right now.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Monday, May 13th. I'm Casey Boston.
And I'm Braden Brandvold.
This time of year is the perfect time to buy flowers.
Amber D'Angelo has information on good locations to buy flowers.
With the spring season in full swing, now is the perfect time to be planting flowers around your house. Home Depot, Callaway's, and Walmart are just a few of the places you could go to purchase flowers for your gardening needs.
Flowers and plants are a great way to add decoration to your home, and taking care of them often serves as a fun pastime for those with a green thumb. Home Depot, Callaway's, and Walmart are all stores relatively close to or in our community that offer a wide variety of flowers and other plants to choose from. Along with their great collection of plants to choose from, these stores all have knowledgeable employees who are more than capable of helping you decide which plants are most likely to thrive in your specific garden. With all the different places you could go in the Prosper area to get plants and flowers, it would be very hard to pass up on the opportunity to brighten up our community. I'm Amber D'Angelo, Prosper.
A San Francisco journalist reported that his gate was knocked down by authorities last Sunday, and thousands of dollars of electronics were seized after he refused to release a confidential source. This warrant was described for stolen or embezzled property. The journalist reported that since they destroyed all of his electronic devices, he does not have the gear that he needs in order to do his job.
Police attempted to stop a Texas driver just this morning. The driver refused, and this led to a chase. The pursuit started north of US 75 and went into Collin County. The chase went from Garland to McKinney, and then the driver was taken into custody.
Now Jordan Ramsey looks into a recent controversy that is causing a famous YouTuber to lose millions of subscribers.
There has recently been much controversy surrounding beauty blogger James Charles after fellow YouTube personality Toddy Westbrook released a video explaining how Charles betrayed her, along with other controversies. Charles has since lost over 3 million subscribers so far. And moving on to other news, the death penalty is a topic that many feel strongly about, and the Supreme Court has recently made several rulings on the issue. Alabama inmate Christopher Lee Price recently pleaded that his execution be carried out with lethal gas, because he claimed that an injection would be too painful. The court ruled, however, that the execution should not be delayed or changed. More locally, right here in Texas, inmate Patrick Henry Murphy asked that he be executed outside of the state of Texas because the state would not let him have his Buddhist advisor be present during the execution. The court then ruled that it was unconstitutional for Texas to allow Christian and Muslim advisors to be present while not allowing other faiths to have their representatives there. So Texas responded by allowing no religious ministers to be present during an execution. Well, that's all the time I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jordan. After this, Breezy Berna will be in studio.
I am Taylor Wolf. Now I finally am able to use my freedoms to show who I am. I hereby agree to be bound to you, to let you decide how I spend my money. With this contract, I relinquish part of my freedom to you.
Now we send it to Breezy Berna with your fast forecast.
This week is going to be much prettier than last week, with today's high being 82 and low being 59. Much like today, tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of 83 and a low of 61. There will also be a 10% chance of rain, so for those of you going to the band's spring concert at 6:30, it will be good weather to do so. Wednesday will be sunny with a high of 84 and low of 64. The humidity will be at 59%, and Thursday will be sunny as well, with a high of 83 and low of 66, with 12-mile-per-hour winds. Well, that's all the time I have for you today. I'm Breezy Brenna. Back to you guys at the desk.
Prosper High School student Anna Waldman has been a competitive dancer for most of her life.
Haley Brown looks into how Anna tries to turn her passion into a career.
Anna Waldman, a senior at PHS, has been putting on her ballet slippers for as long as she can remember, as she found her passion for dance at an early age.
I started dancing when I was 7 years old, like little kid classes, but then I started becoming really serious about 4 years ago when I first moved to Texas.
Although dance is a sport taken on by many in high school, Anna explains how she has taken her love for dance and plans to turn it into a career.
I think that I decided maybe 3 years ago that I wanted to do this as a career, just because I couldn't really imagine myself doing anything else in my life, and I just really connect with dance, so why not make money doing what I love?
But Anna's success has not always come easy. She goes on to explain how she's had to balance her demanding dance schedule with the already rigorous schedule most high school students face.
I put in about 20 to 25 hours of dance in the studio a week, and sometimes it can vary depending on if we have convention coming up or if it's an off week. Saturdays and Sundays are usually my rehearsal days, and sometimes I can spend up to 10 hours in the studio on a Saturday depending on what needs to be done for the next week. I don't get a lot of sleep, honestly. Usually I get home from dance at 10:30 or 11 at night, and then that's only when I have time to start homework or do other things that I need to get done.
And her hard work has paid off, as Anna goes on to explain how she is turning her high school sport into a career.
I would like to continue my dance training after high school, and I will be doing that by majoring in dance at University of Texas at Austin. And then my dream would probably be to own my own dance company. I know for a lot of people who are wanting to do this professionally, including myself, I kind of look at it as an art.
Despite the things in life Anna's dance has taken away from, she reflects on how grateful she really is to have found her passion so early on in life.
I feel like there's a lot of moments in my life where I was like, gosh, if I didn't dance, my life would be completely different. Probably have a lot better of a social life than I do now, but I know that the friends that I've made at dance and the things and lessons I've learned at dance probably will stick with me for the rest of my life. And I know that no matter what, I have this second home I can come back to.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Haley Brown. Prosper.
And now we send it over to Maya Peterson with your Game Time Sports Update.
All right, so lacrosse was state bound and now they're state champions. Baseball went into area and came out area champions, and track went to state and definitely made their mark in every way possible. Let's start with lacrosse. Luke Tigan, Lee Rowden, and Hayden Stout all led the team into a victorious win against Smithson Valley. Baseball also never disappoints Prosper with the win against the Raiders this weekend, beating them in 2 games, 6-3 for the first and 8-2 for the second, sending the Raiders home. Kennedy Adams and Aubrey O'Connell also went to state. Kennedy received 5th place in triple jump to end her high school career, while Aubrey finished in 6th for the 1600 in her first of many state races. Congratulations to lacrosse and track, and we want to encourage everyone to go support baseball in their run for state this Thursday at 7:30 at Wiley High School. For more sports like this, tune into Game Time this Friday for our last show of the year at our regular time, 2:07, or check out our previous episodes at eaglenation.net. Thank you. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Maya. Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For my last time this school year, I'm Braden Brandvold.
And I'm Casey Boston.
Live long and prosper.
Prosper.